What is going on?
I'm off to help Amaury, and I'm flu-ridden. I should be in
But you
bed.
can't be going to help him if you've got the flu.
Got my gloves. Got my little hoodie. I'm in.
No, this is absolutely pathetic.
Men for you, Tiffany.
Are you like Amory? Do you never get sick? Your body's just expelling something.
No.
Yes, it's never sick.
I'm never sick. But it is man flu I have.
Yeah, no, that's very
I have a
serious.
sniffle.
When I get a sniffle, it's usually of the man flu variety as well. I've never seen you look so unchic. You two, however, are full on Christmas spirit today. You look amazing.
Without consulting each other, I arrive and I say, "Oh, right, ditto."
Well, I think I know what I'm going to be wearing today now.
Red.
It looks as though you've got a pretty sick sidekick today.
Just for 5 minutes, just to make life a little bit easier for myself.
It's a dog's life.
It's heartbreaking.
Stephanie, what will you do without this outfit of yours?
I would be cold. It's the only thing I wear.
You can talk about
I know.
Stephen.
Look, how can you say that? How can you complain about this outfit, Tatinette? This is magnificent. It's very much me in the mornings.
It's not you.
There is nothing that Lancelot loves more than burrowing. Where are you?
I think he's gone all the way.
All the way underneath.
I don't think he's underneath it. I think he's behind it.
Hello, Lancelot. Hello. You're going to say hi to everyone?
And he knows he's not allowed.
Okay. You're just so cute that I can't say no right
Darling.
now. You
I love him so much.
You can stay there for now. We're leaving today and we can't take him with us. We're not going for long. We're going to Paris because it's Philip's mother's 60th birthday and she's decided she would like to celebrate in Versailles. So we're going to go and meet her and we're going on a guided tour of the apartments of Madame du Barry, Louis XV's mistress, after Madame de Pompadour. They've just been restored and we can't possibly take him. It'll be
Not
too
to
long to leave
museum.
him in the hotel. So he's going to be staying with Marie, Tatinette and Stephen, and I know he'll have a fabulous time, but I think I'm being a bit indulgent today. Before we leave, to prepare myself for the extraordinary amount of glamour that lies ahead of us in the next 24 hours, I am going to use the wonderful UFO 3 by Foreo Sweden, which I've spoken to you about before, and I'm very lucky because Foreo have offered to sponsor this video with this ad. You already know how much I love this device, and in fact, a few of you have actually said in the comments that you've also noticed the difference to my skin since I started using it. The difference in the hydration of my skin is phenomenal. I suffer from dry skin, and the UFO 3, which is the latest in the UFO range, is a deep facial hydration device, and my goodness, it does what it says. For those of you who haven't seen me use it before, you place one of the Foreo masks on it, and then you can choose whether you want it to cool or warm your skin. So on a murky day like today, I am definitely going for warmth, though goodness knows, quite often I use the coolness to depuff around my eyes. So I'm going to use Make My Day, which has got hyaluronic acid and red algae, so I'll be prepared for anything, and I'm very happy that I'm matching my red algae to my red dress today and to the Christmas socks. I'm using it in offline mode. There's 8 different treatments that you can choose from, so you don't need to use it with the app. And I'm going for the red warming because the warming hyperinfusion helps the mask ingredients penetrate much deeper into the skin, and it just feels lovely. Oh, but I've also gone for the red light to match the dress.
And the socks.
And the algae. This may be my only heating option this winter, making it even more precious in this chateau.
I might start using it.
Yeah, you should. It's so nice. I feel totally relaxed and refreshed now. I'm ready for some serious Parisian glamour. If you would like to try the Foreo UFO 3 for yourself or get it for one of your loved ones for Christmas, then if you click the link in the description box below, you will also get 21% off. Okay, I'm going to go and look for my red cashmere dress now, just to fit in with Tatinette and Natty.
Is that the one with the hole in it now, the moth hole?
Just a tiny little moth hole, nothing a brooch can't hide. What Christmassy fun is this?
This is bar humbug yet again.
You're only unhappy because you're not holding a Ricard.
Oh, no, I'm very happy. I've got
Wire cutters?
wire cutters in my hand.
I will explain to everybody what's going on. We have beautiful fairy lights that Amory chose because he just loves fairy lights. And they were going all the way around, and two sides of this square no longer have working fairy lights because our darling, lovely little peacocks roost up there and break the wire with their little talons. So this is the old one coming off.
This is the old one, yes. Ready for the new one.
Which I think has been ordered.
Have they?
Yeah, I think so. Natty was on it.
Maybe you have to string them along the bottom rather than on the top. Little foxes, pesky people.
Oh, I see what you mean. Just not put it along the very, very top branch because they can't. That's actually a really good idea, Michael. If we don't put them along the very top one, then they can't actually roost on it.
Yeah.
So I think...
This will go eventually.
Exactly. So we can just...
These are substantial.
Yeah. Good idea, Michael. Not just a pretty face and beautiful Christmassy red trousers.
We turned up 2 minutes.
My work here
Gets all the glory.
My work here is done.
Chantal's been standing here, you know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
pleasure.
It does have a wobble on.
If I thought your trousers were good, I realised they were nowhere near as good as Tatty Nat's outfit. Oh, thank you.
That is so pretty.
It's hiding the moth hole.
Yes, but it's really lovely.
I'll show you all the brooch that Tatty Nat was looking at. Allô? Je peux monter? I love coming up here so much. And today, it's a particularly exciting development. Welcome to the vault of the chapel. Vous avez commencé les briques? Wow! Yes, there they are. That's the new bricks creating the brick vault once again. This is such an amazing moment. We've been at Lalande 18 years, and for 18 years we've wanted that hole to go, and now there's just this bit left, because on the other side, that's it. It started to be covered in with the bricks going on above.
De par là, est-ce que vous pouvez voir? Vous les avez vus comme ça?
Oui, j'ai vu un petit peu, mais je ne pouvais pas voir très bien. Je vais réessayer.
Peut-être faites attention aux deux vis.
D'accord, je vais essayer. Et voilà les briques. Apparently I can stand on here to get a better view. Here we have the rib of the vault going up. And then just above that, you can see where they have started doing the actual brickwork. There's the old brickwork in the background. And this is the first course. As you see, there were 2 courses of bricks before. So this is the first of the new courses going on. Oh, I am so happy. I like the festive Christmas lighting up here. Very nice. Just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Wow.
You look like a gargoyle, like part of the church architecture. Well, I better get out of their way so they can do the next course of bricks. Alors ça s'est bien passé. Quelle est la prochaine étape?
Là, après la voûte, il y aura le décoffrage.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le décoffrage?
Le décoffrage, c'est...
Ah oui, vous enlevez le coffrage qui était là, une fois que c'est sur place.
Le troisième phasage, ça sera les sculptures, en fait. Les
ah oui, pour refaire the rib of the vault, oui, je vois. Ah, ça va être incroyable. Non, mais vraiment, je ne peux pas le croire.
Mais la semaine prochaine, ça y est, c'est fini. Enfin, je veux dire,
il n'y aura plus de trous.
Voilà, ça sera fermé.
Wow.
C'est Notre-Dame, mais en plus petit.
Wow. We are really having to squeeze into a tight spot to get this footage, but I think it's critical to record this happening for the future. C'est pas facile pour vous de travailler dans ce tout petit trou.
Non, et plus ça va y aller, plus ça sera pire.
Oui, j'imagine, ça va devenir de plus en plus compliqué. Ben, merci beaucoup, je vous laisse.
Merci à vous.
Mais c'est un plaisir à voir. I can't believe the vault is finally being restored, and we're going to see that coming together over the next couple of weeks. It just feels like a Christmas miracle, and they're actually has been a Christmas miracle, and I've been dying to tell you. I gave my patrons a week to adopt the stars of the ceiling before opening them up for adoption to all of you. And I wanted to let you know that because of the adoption of the stars in the first third of the chapel, which is all we released so far, we have raised over 60,000 euros towards the restoration of the chapel. Now, many of you know, I think, that we put 200,000 euros aside for the chapel, and that covers all of the structural work, including this vault being repaired, and it includes the restoration of the paintwork in the first third of the ceiling of the chapel, all of these wonderful stars, and on the back wall of the chapel, including this fresco that's just been protected here. It's the Death of Saint Joseph by Joseph Engalier. That's been protected, but that's going to be part of the restoration that we've already set money aside for. In order to carry on and complete the restoration of all of the stars, we need to find another 200,000 euros. The figures are just mind-boggling, but in less than a week, we have raised 60,000. So it really feels possible now. It's so exciting. I phoned the architect and he's spoken to the restorers and they're happy to stay on site. They will certainly be doing that 60,000 euros more, which we also decided, because of our celebrations of Santa Lucia on Wednesday, many of you might have seen them, it is going to include the restoration of our statue of Santa Lucia, Saint Lucy. So she will be restored as part of those renovations. If any of you would like to join our patrons in adopting a star, they are now available to all. We're opening up the second third of the chapel ceiling, and there are going to be 3 types of stars available for adoption. The smallest are the 4-pointed stars, and they are 50 euros each. And then there are 5-pointed stars, which range in various sizes, and they are 100 euros, and we'll just allocate the largest ones on a first come, first served basis. And then there are the 6-pointed stars, and these are 200 euros. We will have a book in the chapel, and all of the stars will be shown on a map with all of the dedications for them below. And Michael is currently working on a website where you'll be able to hover over the star and see your dedication come up. So you can say that you'd like it to be anonymous, or you can leave it, as I have done, in memory of my father. There's a star from my father in a constellation. And I have stars for people who've been involved with us here at Lalande, but who've since passed away, like Ian the plasterer. And our patrons have left hundreds of dedications to their loved ones. In fact, almost 500 stars have been adopted. We've split the chapel into sections so people can choose which section they would like to be in. So there is a section of the Virgin Mary, of Christ, of Saint Joseph, and it's the vaults and the parts of the ceiling that go above those stained glass windows. Already available, we have the Archangel Gabriel, the Virgin Mary, Jesus Christ, Saint Joseph, and Saint Charles Borromeo. He was very important to the Nadayak family because he was a nobleman who left all of his riches behind to become a priest and to help others, as many members of the Nadayak family did. And in fact, he helped many people during the plague in Milan, and he is the patron saint of church architecture, which is very fitting, and of priests. And now we're going to be also opening the constellation of Saint Felix and Saint Cecilia. Saint Cecilia is very well known. She's the patron saint of music, but Saint Felix is a very interesting patron saint, and I didn't know this before. He is the patron saint of lost pets. Who knew there was a patron saint for that? But Saint Felix, he is here, and he has a large, beautiful constellation of stars above him. So do look at the link below if you're interested for yourself or for anybody's Christmas presents, and we will be able to just keep going with the chapel. The planned works are a mixture of restoration, making sure that all of this is protected, and renovation, because these areas where the plasterwork has disappeared altogether will be replastered and painted with exactly the same patterns, using the same pigments and the same techniques. And you can imagine just the amount of man hours required to do this. But we have the best team coming. They've worked on Versailles. They're currently working on Notre Dame in Paris. This is their speciality. I just can't wait to see what they do. So I want to say a huge, huge thank you to my patrons.
Les Américains, ils ont Ils sont venus là, ils viennent assez souvent ici, ils apportent beaucoup. Hein.
Les Américains ont sauvé
Oui,
une autre chapelle.
Ils ont donné des dons.
Oui. Mais la même chose pour nous, sans ces personnes autour du monde, on ne pourrait pas continuer les restaurations.
Vous êtes privés, c'est encore plus dur.
Voilà, c'est encore plus dur pour trouver les subventions. Alors c'est...
Après, il faut que les gens soient baignent là-dedans, quoi. Ils sont vraiment...
Oui. Voilà, et voir et comprendre que c'est précieux quand même pour le futur. I think it's just so important to keep this beauty for future generations. That is what we're trying to do, and I really feel we're so close now. It's amazing, thanks to all of you, so thank you so much. Au revoir, à demain. I'm so sad because Jerry's leaving now, so we're taking him to the airport and then carrying on to Paris, and I hate seeing him go.
See you soon.
Okay.
You have a lovely Christmas, okay?
You too.
Molly, bye-bye, sweetheart. Have a lovely Christmas. Yeah.
Little one. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much, Jerry. I actually feel a bit sick at the thought of you leaving. I hate
I
it.
just met a girl named Maria. Thank you for all the delicious, wonderful, amazing food.
Mince and tatties!
My mince and ties will never be the same again. I love my time.
The sky's crying, Gerald.
So am I.
So are we.
Yeah.
And I'm driving.
I'll be back, as Big Arnie would say.
Have a fabulous Christmas, Gerald.
Yeah.
If you change your mind, the chateau's open for Christmas, you know that.
Stephanie, Santa's little helper, it's a busy time of the year. I've asked the big man if I can get some time off at Christmas. And he says, little elf, you know you can't get time off. Scott man has got babies to see, children to feed.
And taxis to run.
And drunks to get home at night.
I love you, Gerald.
Love you too.
Bye.
Very, very safe trip.
Bye. We've made it to Paris, and in tomorrow's video we will take you with us on our tour of Madame du Barry's apartments in the Chateau de Versailles. She was Louis XV's last mistress, and they've just been restored, and I can't wait to go and visit them and share it with you. And until then, à demain.